I'm doing this video because of Randy Peters, that guy who has been championing the electoral reform issue. Recently, we've seen several videos he has done, even the one he did yesterday, begging all that the views just to support and make sure that these things get through. I've studied it carefully and I discovered that if peradventure this thing is being passed into law, have it at the back of your mind, 30-40% of our problem in Nigeria will be solved. But I know whether anybody like it or not. I just want to predict it, which might be wrong. Akpabio would never let this get through because majority of them there, they came through the back door. They are there for their own selfish interest. As a result of that, when you talk about electoral reform, it's like we are fighting their means of getting into that shallow chamber. And the same thing goes to all various states, House of Assembly, governors, even the presidency. So it's going to be so difficult. But if pressure is not mounted on it, like Oshobe work, Oshobe not be one man work, everybody's supposed to gather strength. Just like when EFCC unjustly kidnapped VDM. You see so many activists, they came out. Some of them never wanted to do so because they now saw the pressure, the way people were mounting pressure on EFCC, made they not talk, say I not talk. And some of them stylishly begin to be right small before it became a national issue. One will expect, the guy don't try, that the same pressure we will mount on EFCC release VDM, at least times 2 of it is supposed to be mounted on this. Because the same VDM who is fighting for the voiceless, who is fighting injustice, who is fighting to make sure that Nigeria is okay for everybody to listen. By the time this thing is passed into law, have it at the back of your mind. The guy will sleep with 2 eyes closed. Because by the time somebody who they enter office knows very well that now the people will decide that thing will they say make you do, you must surely do. If you not do, if you come back again, people will push them out. But the situation whereby you prefer to keep the money, go give one godfather who will write result for him, go give INEC, write result for him, authenticate him for him. He enter power. Whether you vote, you not go to, you not count. So I'm here to plead on behalf of that same Randy Peters who happened to be championing it, so that maybe this thing not be like some kind of caricature that doesn't carry so much weight. But if you look the rationale behind it, it's a genuine one. So I want to beg all the writers all over the world who are joining our voice, most especially VDM. VDM, I believe you also have larger crowd that believe so much in you. All this while I know you get so many things where they do for hand. And I was expecting a situation whereby you don't let your vote, because anything good like this, now you put yourself. So I want you to help me tag VDM, so that by the time everybody now tag, you will see the need to help this guy, or even not this guy, even if not this guy the champion, you don't mean say na your own making. Make it help Nigeria who will have electoral reform. By the time he now also learn his voice, other activists now also learn their voice. All artists worldwide also learn their voice. Have it at the back of your mind. They go the fear not to pass her into law. By the time we shift ourselves, say, not be by own. So long as VDM not to put, and we don't want anything that has to do with that. Believe you me, they say suffer, where will they suffer? All this, who everybody they cry for. We even VDM see they shout and they cry for, and everybody goes to there. So what I'm saying is that irrespective of who bring an issue to the table, so long as it's a laudable one, good one that will benefit the generality of everybody, there's need to leave the messenger and take the message and treat the message the way it's supposed to be. So I want to plead once again, all activists, influencers, social media presenters, bloggers, there's need to lend our voice towards this cause. Otherwise, if we not do them, you can't be like say some of us are biased. If A no carry matter, we not go support. Forget about who carry them. How good is this information? How good is this project? How good is this thing is going to be of great benefit to us? By the time you now look at it, that the guy not the fight waiting more benefiting and his family alone. Now everybody own. There's need to lend our voice. So please, anywhere you are in the world, the in thing now that we should be talking about is the electoral reform. So long as it's been submitted to to the National Assembly, I believe there's need for everybody to be anticipating, lending our voice. Otherwise, as you don't enter, if they taking you be carry and go the committee session from there to the house, before you know it, they go through the window. And that is what I predicted, which might virtually be wrong anyway. But if we just say we leave her, have it at the back of your mind, it's going to be an issue where somebody will just stand up one morning and say it's dead on arrival, you're not petitioner, we're not doing well, because they must look for excuse. But by the time when you and I they talk about the issue regularly on social media, we go put fear for their mind. And anybody who go against and say, may they not do it, there's every possibility say that place where that person for come will mobilize against that constituency. They make sure that person never return back to the house. Because the person is an enemy of Nigeria. Because if you believe we must have transparent election, at least we don't need anybody to tell us what to do. Transmission of results should be done from the voting unit, voting center, to where they for the gather. Not be say that they carry paper this day and so they go all over the world. The world is now becoming a global village. Outside that, there is need. Anybody who will enter any office, say that they vote in, that they appoint them. One of those positions where we say they control the affairs of humanity in Nigeria. As they give you, they sign and say you don't take anything medicine outside the country. You don't treat yourself outside the country. Your family, your children, your wife, and you must be residing in Nigeria, and your children must be going to school in Nigeria. And these are some of the things we're supposed to gather together and give to them so that they can pass it at the time those things now went through and it become a law. Have it at the back of your mind. If I become a governor of my state, I know say I no go fit go outside the country, go take paracetamol. My children no fit go outside the country, go school. I must repair public school. I must repair public hospital. Because now there, they want to treat me and every of my family members. These are some of the things that are lacking. So I urge you all over the world, try as much as possible, support this guy and support the initiative. Share and follow the page. Thank you as you do so.